All right, guys. Well, I'm doing Sunday setups take two because I had the microphone off on the first one. I'm going to go ahead and leave it on the channel and post it maybe just so see if I get any comments. See if any of you guys out there actually try to help a brother out and tell him his microphone's off. But if you're new to this channel, I'm Clayton Allen. I'm the host of the Day Trading Plumber and founder here at Allen FX, where we help average everyday people get consistent in the Forex marketplace with no flex, no flash, and no BS. I share my MyFX book links to my own live accounts. I have nothing to hide. I'm not perfect. I'm not the world's best trader. But I am a former plumber who now trades Forex full time. And I run a podcast. I let people copy my trades, all of the fun stuff. So if that interests you guys, check out the links I got in the notes. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe here and comment your wishes and little hearts out on my videos. It really helps support the channel, helps me get more reach to people. And, I just moved, so my office is a mess. I just moved. Still putting together the new office. Got all my furniture ordered. Hasn't arrived yet. So I'm a little bit of a mess this week. But let's not waste any more time. Let's jump right into the charts and get that going for the second time today. All right, guys. So it's no secret I use TradingView charts. You can too. Just go over to tradingview.com. It's totally free unless you want to use all these special tools and add a million indicators to your charts. Okay, guys. All right, Australian dollar, Canadian dollar. We saw a little bit of strength in the Canadian dollar midweek last week, but the Australian dollar continues to be strong. However, guys, we've ran right into our bearish zone, and we have a missed pivot from last week. These are conditions I love to look for, and let me just get some of this stuff straight. These are conditions I look for that break down to the pivot. Now, guys, just because price is there in our bear zone does not mean I instantly take a trade. I look for smaller time frame confirmations. You should too. If you want to see what those are, I do have some trading videos, courses coming up on my website, allenfx.com. So jump on over there, sign up on the form so you can get in those early courses that are coming out here in June. All right, guys. So I'm short this pair. I will be. I'm short this pair. A lot of the Australian dollar pairs are all looking the same, right? This one tested the 200 EMA. The pivot's down here. I think we're going to make a run to this pivot, possibly as low as this, down to this bullish zone, which I need to get the writing on here somewhere. Australian dollar, JPY, same thing. It's testing the 200 period moving average. Let's zoom in a little bit so you guys can see. I think all these pairs are looking short to me. Except for this one. I think we're going to go long still, double top. I think we're going to double top in this area, and then I will look short. That's why I have my alert up here, guys. Like I said, I've already done, I already did my raw take where I still have the charts all old from last week, and I've already updated them. But unfortunately, I had my microphone off. So you'll think what a great YouTuber, doesn't even have his microphone on. All right, so again, Australian dollar, US dollar broke above the 200 EMA. So I think we're going to get a retest up here of the R2. I'm going to look for this pivot level here, maybe halfway to the pivot. But I think we're going to have a bearish week on the Australian dollar. However, guys, let's not forget it's non-farm payroll. And if the US dollar continues to get stronger, The Australian dollar tags right along with it. They're like little buddies. They're like schoolmates. All right. Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. This one's kind of in the middle of, we got a nice uptrend going. I would play it short down to this uptrend. Canadian dollar, JPY. We're at the top into our bearish zone here. So I'm going to look for price to run back to this pivot level here and see if we get all the way down to this make or break zone. Swiss franc, JPY. I think we're going to make a run up to the R2. And then I will look at price action, look for a possible bounce off of that back to this pivot. We may make a run all the way up to our bearish zone up here that we have pretty much 3 good turnarounds in. So it'd be a really nice trade if we got up there. Euro AUD, we bounced into our bullish zone down here last week. It did break a new low. So, those of you trend traders are probably looking for this push down. I really don't want to live through that because I'm still long on this stupid trade. But we will just have to see. It's hugging this 200 EMA. So that's what's keeping me holding on we're really, it's been above the 200 EMA. So long-term trend, there's not enough confirmation that it's going to go completely downside. I guess I'm holding on to some hope, and hope's not a strategy. All right, Euro Swiss franc. I think we're going short this week. We had a really big impulse spike up Friday, and we got a doji candle showing. So, I like this pair short. Those of you position traders, those of you that just want to plant a seed and just wait all week, go to work, and come back Friday and see a big profitable trade, this is not a bad play right here. So Euro, British pound, kind of the same thing. I want to be bearish this pair this week. Euro, JPY, we've shot past R2, right around the 200 EMA. I think the JPY is done taking its beating, guys. So I like this pair back to this pivot zone right there. I love this level. I love JPY. I was completely wrong last week. I thought last week it would have came back from the kick to the butt the week before. So maybe it just kept it all for this week. Euro NZD, I think we're going to bounce at least back up to that pivot level. Euro US dollar, I think we're going to go bearish. I do know it's non-farm payroll week. I do know the numbers aren't going to be historically great for the U.S. economy. However, they may not be as bad. And we might start to see this loss of jobs over COVID flattening out or getting better, which is going to just make the equities market even happier. It's going to make everyone, think long-term long, right? This mess is financially over. And you're going to see a run on the dollar, which is going to push this pair down. Euro CAD. I think we're going to push up to our make or break zone that we have there. GBP AUD, we're sitting right on our bullish zone. We shot past S2. We've retested it. So those of you that are, die-hard trend traders, you might be looking for a continuation down. I, however, see this missed pivot all the way up here, and I think price is going to want to make a run, guys. Like I said, the Australian dollar's just been kicking everyone's ass. It's time, it's time for a correction. It's time for that correction. I'm waiting for that correction. Pound CAD. Strong downside, a retest. I'm going to look for a continuation down here. I know that's exactly opposite than what we had on British Pound AUD. We'll just have to see. British Pound, Swiss Franc. I'm looking for a double bottom, guys. See this strong bearish move. Strong pullback. I think price is going to kind of flounder and maybe get all the way back down here, retest this bottom, and then you're just going to see a flood of buyers come in at that level, and that's what I'm waiting for. Same thing with British Pound, JPY. British Pound, NZD, we're already there. We're at that flood of buyer level, and you already see we have two bullish candles. So I love this pair. At least back up to that S2, play it safe at the 200 EMA. Would be awesome if we got up to that pivot, which is not a bad target. British Pound, US dollar, kind of the same thing, but we should have been entering here, and we would have been in a pretty good profitable situation. Right now, I'd wait for it to stretch back down before I would get into this pair long. NZD CAD. We're at the top of our channel, so I would be short. NZD Swiss Franc, same thing. NZD JPY, we hit R2 finally. We hit R2 in our bear zone. I mean, this is a short play down to that pivot all day long. NZD USD, same thing. I mean, NZD went on a run last week, so of course all the charts technically, if you're a reversion of mean trader like I am, are just spelling out sells. You as the trader just have to pick which pairs you think those sells are going to work out with the least amount of stress, right? NZD USD might be a mover and shaker this week. NZD JPY, not until Friday, right? So a great pair to trade. Sydney Asian session, New York JPY, on non-firm payroll, right? Just stay clear of it on Thursday, Friday, if hopefully you're already in and out. USD CAD, I'm a buyer. I am bullish this pair. I'm going to look today right on the open, try to find some seeds. We have that two doji daily candles on S2. I love it. And non-farm payroll week, whether the numbers are good or bad, you're going to see the dollar. You're going to see a lot of movement on the dollar. It's just inevitable, right? It's just going to happen. USD, Swiss Franc, same thing. Looks like a buy. I think we're going to see strength in the dollar early in the week. And then people are going to hold. Then they're going to wait. And then they're going to wait for that news. And, those fundamental traders are going to want to be holding the dollar if the news is somewhat favorable. I'm just telling you. US JPY, we're right in our make or break zone. So look for price to either break below. I like it down to this level. If we break solidly high, I like it up to R2, possibly up to the bearish zone. All right, guys. Thanks for sitting through the Sunday setups again with me for the second time today. And guys, I really would love your support of the channel. If you're enjoying these videos, if you want to see some more, comment below. Like I said, when I get my new office built and get all situated over here, and I have a little bit of consistency brought back into my life, I'm going to really focus on the YouTube channel, getting some good things out. Make sure you go check out the new podcast out today. It's all about trend trading and how I feel about it. And, guys, if you are a trend trader, great. And if you're not a trend trader, great. Whatever makes you more, if you are netting returns and you're managing risk and you are not being a banana head, doesn't matter what style trader you are. All right, guys, have a great week. Let's go make some money together. And if you're interested in copying my trades in real time, head on over to AlanFX.com. fill out the form, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, have a great week, and let's go make some money together.